Hello everyone, this video is about multiplying with a two-digit number. So to begin, I'm going to start off with a two-digit number to multiply. Let's start with a number like 43 times 25. So I'm going to be alternating colors and hopefully this will all make sense. But with this two-digit multiplication, there are 4 steps that we need to go through. Our first step is going to be multiplying my 5 with my 3 and my 4. So I'm going to do 5 times 3, which is 15, and I have to carry my 1, and then I'll do 5 times 4, which is 20 plus 1, so 21. Now, I'm going to do step 2. So step 1 was multiplying my 1's bottom number in my 1's place. Step 2 is just to add a placeholder 0. Step 3 is going to be multiplying my 10's place digit, my 2, by 43. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 3 and then 2 times 4. So 2 times 3 gets me to 6. And 2 times 4 is 8. My last step is that I'm going to add them all together. So I shrunk it a little bit because I ran out of room. But I have 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 1 is 7. And 2 plus 8 is 10. So my number is 1,075. Okay, let's break that down into a couple more smaller steps within. So I'm going to have another problem. Let's delete this. Let's say my two-digit number is 32 times 48. 32 times 48. My first step is I'm going to multiply my 8 by my 2 and my 3. Okay, this is an option I'm going to give if you would like on the side to write 32 times 8 so you don't get distracted by your 4. You can, because 8 times 2 gives me 16. I carry my 1. 8 times 3 is 24 plus my 1 is 25, so 256. I'm going to take that number and I'm just going to plug it back in. I'm going to plug in 256. My step 2 is a 0. That's all. And my step 3, let's see if I can make this portion smaller. Lift that up just a bit. Okay. My step 3 is I'm going to multiply my 4 with my 2 and my 3. Okay. Again, this is an option if you'd like. It's important that you keep your placeholder 0 and you plug the numbers in correctly. But if you would like to write 32 times 4 on the side, you can. My 4 times 2 gets me 8, and my 4 times 3 gets me 12. I need to make sure I start my right. I make sure my 8 is my first number, then is my 2, my 1. So I make sure everything's lined up and there's no spaces in my place value. So my last step is to add. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry the 1. 2 plus 2, 4, plus my 1 is 5. And 1. So my number is 1,536. Okay, I'm going to be doing one more problem. Let's say, but this one is going to have not 2 digits, but 3 digits in my top number. So let's say I have 259 times 34. 259 times 34. I'm going to go through the exact same steps I did with my other problem. So I'm going to multiply my 4 by my 259. So I'm going to start 4 times 9. Oh, if I'd like to write it on the side, If you'd like to write it on the side, you can. And I'm going to write it on the side so I can see it a little bit better. 4 times 9 is 36. Carry my 3. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 3. So I bring down my 3 and carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 more is 10. So 1,036. And I'm going to plug it back in. 1,036. Now I'm going to do my placeholder 0 to represent they are now going into the tens column with my 3. So step 3 is multiplying my 3 by 259. So if you'd like to put it off to the side, you can. 2, 5, 9, 3. Okay. I'll multiply my 3 times 9 to get 27. Carry my 2. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 more is 17. Carry my 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7, 7, 7. So I'm going to plug in my 7, make sure I'm lined up and I'm not missing any places. My value, okay? And my last step, step 4, is to add. I'm going to shift this up just a little bit. So I'm going to add. 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 3 is 10, so I'm going to carry the 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. 7 plus 1, 8. 8,806 is my answer. Hopefully this video helps if you need it. If you have any questions, feel free to come to me during class or sometime before or after school.